Coach, how would you describe this one here tonight?
Yeah, wild late season game. You know, both teams give up a lot of chances. Third period, again for us, just too many odd man rushes against. But like I said, it's the late season games. You got a lot of, not call-ups, but you got teams that are looking to get to the end and aren't checking as hard as as you usually would, and that's what happens. You end up in a 5-4 game.
Could you tell early in the hockey game that the puck was going to be the friend of Drake Batherson and that he'd have his legs underneath him tonight?
Yeah, you could every pucks just kept coming to him, and he got more and more confident, as he got the puck, and that's, he was off 9 weeks, then he got sick and he lost 10 pounds. He just hasn't been himself, like even at practice, and he's just starting to get back going again, and getting in a rhythm. And today, offensively, he was great.
How important is that for, you talked about the time he's missed. How important is that for his confidence?
Yeah, every kid, it doesn't matter how good of a player you are, every single one of these guys goes through lulls where they think they're never going to score or they think they're never going to play good again. And it's no different for Drake. He was out that long, so when he came back and then he scored that goal in Montreal, you could see he was rolling. Then he got sick, and he had to go through this all over again. So when it was on his stick, he was magic there all night. Every time he had it, looked like he could score.
Well, and even the way he scored that winner, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of, I don't know what you say.
Well, yeah, in traffic, he kept hanging on to it. I mean, yeah, but he had her going all night, and that's, when we got him going like that, we're going to be able to score goals.
How impressed do you continue to be with Tim Stützle?
You know what, Timmy, I think he would tell you, he got some offensive things. He turned a few over, not probably as good defensively as he's been, but he's so dynamic offensively, and he's so good on the power play. He had chances, all over the place. And if you're the other team and you're watching him, you're saying, wow, that's going to be a heck of a hockey player, and we're happy to have him.
Obviously, he got the short-handed goal, but what is it you like about Tim on the penalty kill?
Well, his hockey sense. He knows where the puck's going. He reads the D's eyes. If you're trying to pass through him, some of those guys with that kind of skill, it's hard to pass through them. A lot of, they stand up the line. You see a lot of times they sauce it and they get in every time. When he's standing at that line, that's 2 or 3 this year where they've tried to go by him and he picks it off. So he sniffed that out and then he puts it away.
Is that a situation too, though, where injuries have created that opportunity for you to put him there? And you see tonight he is dangerous in that situation.
Well, I think we want to use him there going forward. I think that's, when you get in a situation maybe where you take 3 or 4 penalties, you don't want your best players getting froze right out of the game. So a situation, I don't know, he's not going to be one out the door, but he's dangerous. He's fast, in the D zone. He can pick pucks off. You don't want to overload him with too many minutes, but, you want your best players on the ice.
That Shabbat power play goal early in the second period, he was in a completely different spot than we're used to seeing him. How important is it with that 5-man, you change up the looks a little bit and just...
Well, the best power plays in the league do what they do, and they just make you adjust to it. And they don't switch every night. And they obviously had Zaka standing up on Norris almost at the blue line. So it gave us a 2-on-1 at the bottom. And as they get better and as they get more used to each other, they're going to read it quickly. They're not going to need the video. They're just going to know. I remember when Washington's power play was really humming. They knew right away if someone was killing one way, Ovi would go to the back door or whatever. And, they're not at that level, but they're starting to realize, when they're taking Josh away, this is what we're going to do. If they're not taking Josh away, we're going to keep feeding Josh, and obviously our power play wins us the game tonight.